Oh, come on, this guy again?
Christian here with cheap, beat-up Elvis vinyl. My boy Chili's with me. He's a blast to have around the house. He's strong as an alligator, and he loves Elvis. So I had a really nice haul. Went to Mississippi with future ex-wife. We went over to a little place called Maynard's Records. I think it was in Biloxi. No, it was in Gulfport. One of them. First one I picked up was right here. Elvis recorded live on stage in Memphis. No record in it. I was kind of surprised that I don't already have this. It was released in June of '74. This is a '77 repress. And now I'll just have to, I think I'll find one like this with a record in it. But if not, if I find a record without a sleeve, here you go. Kind of forgot that I didn't have it, but I got it now. Next one I picked up was this. Potluck Elvis. It's a German pressing. Very, very super thin. It's a Dynaflex cover. Super thin. Another thing that's interesting is on the spine it just says Presley. Here's that German vinyl. Now, I don't collect foreign Elvis records, but when they present themselves to me, I think I got it for $5. So, I guess I'm an international collector now. Here's another one that I thought I already had, but I didn't. Clambake. Love this jacket. The orange jacket. Now this one has the special bonus full color photo inside of Elvis and Priscilla. This copy doesn't, so I'll have to be on the lookout for that photo. I'm not really a fan of those photo inserts, but if I come across one, I'll get her. And this was released in November of '67. Clambake. Gonna have a clambake. I like the colors on this one. It's an interesting color combination. This light blue back here is an interesting choice for RCA, but I like it. And kind of a different logo. Good. It took me a while to get my first date with Elvis. No. Let's do that again. I couldn't find a copy of A Date with Elvis for a while, but the future ex-mother-in-law picked me up a copy, but it was a foreign copy, once again. So I picked this one up, happy to get it. The original was released in September of '59. This is a September of '65 repress. Now, the original was a gatefold. Like to get me one of those. This now is a single sleeve. Happy to get it. It's got the little bouncy stereo right there. I believe that the gatefold may have had a calendar back here so you could count off the days to when Elvis would come home and you'd have a date with Elvis. I like it. I like that cover too. Very clever to have the Elvis in the army, but he's in a car, he's coming home. Have a date with Elvis in his car when he gets home from the army. Yep, putting it all together now. But the main reason that we did the little trip to Mississippi was to pick up this one right here. David at Sobros contacts me and he sends me a picture. Hey, I got this. I said, hold it. Elvis is back. Look at that gorgeous living stereo. It's just a pretty cover. Got all kinds of colors going on and nice. It's a miracle surface. The surface is a miracle. Elvis is back. Extra Elvis photos inside. And looky here. The hype sticker on the record itself. because at that time I think they were still just using bags and they weren't shrink wrapping stuff, so the hype sticker was right on it. Starting to get a few little hype stickers and kind of hyped about it. Sorry. On the back, I think they could have done a little better with the back here, with the back photo. But if you see, the reason I think that they did it was, hold on. When you open up and you see your special photos, right up here at the top, there's a little bitty hole, okay? So you're supposed to hang this up, and now it makes more sense. So you put your tack right there, you hang it up on your wall, Elvis is back, and there's Elvis in his uniform. Pretty cool idea. Very thick cardboard. Really. One interesting thing is the spine doesn't have anything written on it. But this was the catch of the day. I was really happy to get this one, hype sticker and everything. Now, when I read extra photos inside, I thought, oh, this is one that's going to have an extra photo slid in it. No, they meant these photos. Fine. Here's the inner sleeve. No mention of Elvis. These are just a bunch of Macbeth, classical stuff. And on this side, Glenn Miller, just kind of telling you about, explaining what is stereophonic sound. And here's this cute little gal that's going to show you how stereophonic sound works. And there's your dog on top. In case you're new, they call these the dog on top labels because the dog is on top. They also have dog on side, dog on bottom, dog taking a nap, dog has gotten loose. So those are my latest pickups. I'm really pleased with them. My collection is hitting an interesting point where I have certain holes that have to be filled. But then I'll find something like that German pressing. And so I picked that up. Collecting Elvis records is fun. Get out there and pick them up. You don't have to spend a ton of money. Like I said, the way that I buy them is I don't like to spend more than $5 on any of them. But sometimes I do. I think I've spent 10. I'll just gather them up. Okay, I got 8 LPs. I got 2 singles. How about $50? Hold on, somebody wants to tell me something. Oh, this boy. Oh, it's gigantic. Listen to that. He loves me. And I'll say, how about $50? Or so I don't say that one's 5, that one's 5, that one's 5, that one's 5. How you doing? Nice to see you. We get a price like that. It usually averages out to about $5 a record. And the singles, they'll say, oh, that one's $1, that one's $2. But I just put them all together and give them one price. So it comes down to $5 or less a record. You can get out there, you don't have to spend a lot of money, and it's fun. There's something about being in those old record stores, being around old records. I even like the smell of it. I like the smell of him too. He's a clean fella. So get out there, pick you up some cheap, beat up Elvis vinyl, and always remember to say, he falls asleep with his head all the way backwards. Hey, how you doing? Get out there, get yourself some cheap beat up Elvis vinyl. And hey, thanks Elvis. Yeah, you like Elvis too?
Okay, fine.